I would say on the mic, but it's going to be.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim MacDonald, Mayor of Maumee, and I would like to recognize that we do have some of our council members here today supporting this event. Mr. Scott Noonan, Mr. John Fiskus, and Mr. Phil Weinbach, as well as some of our administrative personnel that we have in the city. So we're here to honor the kickoff of the Acoustics for Autism event. In 2008, when the very first Acoustics for Autism took place, right here on this stage, 1 in 88 children were identified with autism spectrum disorder, according to the CDC. In 2020, that number changed to 1 in 36. So we know that more families than ever before are impacted by autism, and that includes our city staff, many of whom have friends or family who live with autism. It's also one of the many reasons that the city of Maumee is so proud to host this amazing music festival, which benefits so many people in our community and beyond. I especially appreciate the owners of the small businesses in the uptown Maumee that are willing to participate in this event, allowing guests to move between a number of music venues. Knowing the business owners are all in helps make this event a popular attraction. The City of Maumee makes the entire Uptown District available for Acoustics for Autism, and we look forward to it each year. As you know, it continues to grow, and in 2024 is no exception, as 94 bands are set to perform on 8 stages in the Uptown area. Last year, 15,000 people attended the Music Fest, and we anticipate that same or more this year. They gather here to experience this live event for a worthy cause. Our staff meets with Nicole, Khoury, the founder, and her team to provide all of the support that they need to pull off this event, whether it's setting up barricades, closing streets, or assisting with special requests. 2 years ago, we shut down Conant Street for this event. Initially, the street closures served to as an overflow to the crowd, but now serves as an outdoor venue with a live music stage. This year, we relocated dumpsters in the West Muse parking lot to the back to better accommodate the beer garden stage and surrounding tents in that area. Our City Council has also passed a resolution suspending DORA for the day so that beer sales from the festival benefit Project I Am and families with autism. To date, this event has helped raise more than $800,000 to support individuals with autism. It's truly remarkable, and we wholeheartedly credit Nicole and her husband Scott and their army of volunteers for this incredible accomplishment. Raising a child is no easy task. Raising a child with autism spectrum disorder is absolutely no easy task, and it comes with its own set of unique challenges. The City of Maumee believes the mission of Acoustics for Autism, that families with autism need to be and should be supported. We are proud to be part of that commitment, and we're proud that Acoustics for Autism is a staple event in Maumee. We are confident that it will continue well into the future right here in our Uptown District. And now I'd like to turn it over to the founder, Mr. Khoury.
Thank you, Mayor MacDonald, newly sworn in Mayor MacDonald. And you know, from the beginning, he was the police chief at one point when we were doing this. He's always been a huge support, and we're really happy to have you on in a different capacity this year. So this idea was born literally as a conversation piece in 2007. Dave Carpenter said one day, "Isn't the name Acoustics for Autism cool?" And that's how this whole thing began. 3 or 4 months later, realizing that we have friends in our area and that the autism spectrum disorders were growing in its size, as Mayor MacDonald mentioned, that idea came to fruition. We started here in the Village Idiot with one stage with about 12 acts, and we had music going all day, and we raised $10,000, and we were able to show the world that we can have a good group of people who can get together and do good things for free. We can get a good group of volunteers together and we can make a difference in our community. 16 years later, 95 bands later, 8 stages later, we've turned into one of the biggest free music events in the country, we've been told. And it's right here in your backyard. People ask every single day, you guys are getting so big, how much more, what more could you possibly do? You're outgrowing Maumee. We will never outgrow Maumee, and we will never outgrow the village idiot where we are right now. There's a reason that we had this event here the first time. And it's not only because of the people who own the Village Idiot and the people who run the Village Idiot, the people who work in the Village Idiot, but it's also because of the people who come to the Village Idiot. And what you'll notice about the clientele who comes in here is at any given time, you can have a construction worker sitting next to a banker, sitting next to a politician, sitting next to a police officer, sitting next to a priest, all having a wonderful time, and they all leave their pretentious attitudes at the door. And that is exactly what this event is about. This is a free event where we want everybody to come and feel welcome and have a good time. It isn't about how much money you have in your wallet. It's everybody is treated the exact same way. And I think that we've done a beautiful job over the last 17 years to show that we stand true to that, and we stand true to our mission in being 100% volunteer-based, and to continue to allow us to have this group and this army, as Mayor MacDonald mentioned, of volunteers who come to us every single year and over and over and over again produce the best event in our community. And that is why we will never leave Maumee. That is why we will continue to find little corners where we might be able to expand and throw another tent. Because of the community we have built here and the support we have built here. If we are not about our loyalty and our word, we are about nothing. And I'm very, very proud of everything that we've been able to do and that we've been able to stay true to ourselves and our word this entire time. We are looking forward to a wonderful event and wonderful weather. And I'm very, very just happy and proud to be able to continue to say we've done it and we're here. And we have a place full of people who are interested in us right now at 1 o'clock on a Monday. Thank you, President's Day, for letting those people have off work today, including myself. That being said, I'm going to turn it over to Scott, and I just want to say again, thank you. The city, without the city of Maumee, without these businesses, and it doesn't just include the brick and mortar for the places that are actually involved in the event. We have to take over parking lots, and businesses have to understand that there's thousands of people that are coming that whole weekend for setup and tear down, and everybody's so wonderful to us. And if it wasn't for that, we would not be able to do what we do, and we are so grateful to all of you. So thank you very much. I'm going to turn it over to Scott Hayes to talk about a little bit more.
I'm Nicole's husband. If you were to come to our house right now, you can barely walk through it. Our neighbors are very patient. We live in a condo complex in the south end, and there are people coming 24/7, dropping things off, picking up forms. It's a very busy place. Musicians coming in to practice. We've got all kinds of different bands practicing in our basement, and it probably doesn't look good. Luckily, the cops know who we are and what we're doing, but it's a very busy place. And I say that to tell you that a point I would like to make is that we are a 100% volunteer organization. No one gets paid. We don't have an office. That's always been very important to this one. She is very loyal to her word.